So today we're going to be looking at passing in your own files. You can start looking at manipulating your own data and then filtering that data and then eventually plotting some of that data to see how our data is interacting with the filter. So we're going to start off with this example code. If you need to copy some of this down, feel free to do that now. And the first thing you'll do to change this code so that it works on your machine is incorporating your own file path. So change that as you need to here, and then removing the parentheses so that we only have one set. And then if we look at these here, what we can see is that the FZ and time are as they appear in our CSV file for time and FZ. Then we need to look at our filter itself and how that's working. So we've got a fourth order Butterworth filter for low pass Butterworth filter, and we need to make sure that we've got an appropriate cutoff value. So we're going to use a value of 10 today, just as a nice round number. We know that our data was sampled at 1000 Hertz. So at this point, if we run this, we won't get anything visual, but in our dialog box, we will have an idea that, yeah, it's complete with exit code 0. So we know that everything's running. We haven't got any errors so far. Then we're going to go plt.plot, and we're going to use our FZ variable for our raw force data. And then we're going to do another plt.plot. So what you'll see at this point is that the import for matplotlib will have gone from gray to orange and white because we're actually using it now in the code. And then the filtered force data, although this is quite a long name, using kind of comprehensive naming convention makes it easy to follow the code for yourself if you need to problem solve and debug, but also makes it really nice if you're working with others so that they can follow your code easily as well. Really basic plot here, letting it decide on the colors. If you want to choose your own colors, feel free to do that. If you want to add axis titles, feel free to do that. So what we'll have is quite a simple plot with frames along the bottom and then our force data plotted. And what we can see if we zoom in, so obviously that filter was a bit harsh for this data, but if we zoom in, we can see that signal to noise ratio there. So if we've reached that, you've completed week 2.